Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo-wee! Welcome, Monday night Slot Car Live fans. You all have no idea the history you guys are all making today. And I want to thank you all for being here. Absolutely fantastic. My new co-host is absolutely ready to roll. You guys ready to meet my new co-host? Here he is. Everybody say hi to my new co-host, Harry!
Oh no, it's not him.
Yeah, brother, welcome.
Thank you, Dan, and hello, guys.
Awesome. Thanks for joining me, and I thank you for agreeing to be my new co-host for
It's gonna be fun.
our show, which will be Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same time, just a different day. And it'll be called Slot Car Weekly. So that'll be hosted by Dan and Harry. Awesome. Let's see who's here. Woo! Wow. And big occasion, guys. After almost 3 full years of going live and bringing the community together, Monday night Slot Car Live will come to an end. And we will carry on the tradition of helping out smaller channels. Starting the Wednesday after next. Next Wednesday we'll have Pete with I call it the Pete Garage. So Pete from Show Me Slot Cars will be joining me and Harry on Wednesday. He'll be our first guest. So I want to thank Pete for futurely joining us. I appreciate it. Totally looking forward to it. Fantastic. So before we get too deep into what we'll be doing today, let's see who's in the house. And right off the hop, Show Me Slot Cars. Thanks for joining us, Pete. I appreciate it.
Hey, Pete.
Who do you think the new co-host is going to be? Well, that's an old question already. No dramas in the house. Thanks for showing up, brother. I appreciate it. Awesome. Clearwater, there we go. A member of our Discord channel as well. Thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. Here we go. Slot Car Daddy's in the house. Hey, brother. Thanks for joining us. Awesome. Right on. Good show. Lots to talk about today, guys. Lots to talk about.
Hi, guys.
I'll tell you right now, most of it's already been talked about, so we're going right on to the good stuff. Woo! Right on, Dennis Osborne. Thanks, brother. I've been watching your drag racing videos. Kick ass, man. Love those drag racing. Love the Top Fuel Rumble. Yeah.
Yeah. Drag racing. Drag racing's interesting now. It seems to be taking off a lot more.
Right, yeah. Harry!
Hi, everyone. I'm letting Dan say hello. He's going down through the list, and I'm just sitting listening. And thanks, everyone, for joining us.
Yeah. Harry, everyone's got you. Harry! Another one. There you go, brother.
Try and bring a bit of Irish humor.
The love is in the air, folks. The love is in the air.
It should be God. We'll try and bring a bit of Irish humor onto the show.
Don't worry, I spread a little love around for everyone here, brother. Awesome. Easy E, Slot Cars. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Fantastic. Good to see you made it. Hey, Pat. Thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. Perry, yeah. Freaking Harry. Gotta love it. You bet, brother. Awesome.
Oh, Pat's here. Yeah, excellent. Hi, Pat.
Pat's here. Fantastic. Maybe one time he'll join us here as well. So that could be cool. Yeah. Very exciting. All right. So,
and Ted and Greg.
And Greg. Yeah, there's a few people we're going to roll over today and pretty much...
Ron is there as well.
Yeah,
excellent.
There's a few people. Because what I'd like to do... before we get too far, what I'd like to do is, when we get into our stuff, I would like to invite a newer channel to come join us every single week, so that that channel will get exposure along with us and whatever we're talking about. You know what I mean? It doesn't even really matter. It's all slot cars. We could all be part of the conversation, big, small, or little. We're going to probably end up inviting somebody. We'll put the invite right in the comment section, and you can join us. I don't know if you guys seen Kenton from HO Slot Cars and Trains. Fantastic idea he has. He got Pimp Your Layout, it's called. You show up. He puts the invite to the live show feed in his description or in his comment section. You literally click on it and you show your track. Except in this case, it's you click on it and you join us as a co-host. I think that would be absolutely fantastic, and it's a good way to get just people who are starting off. Like Easy Ease was a name that came up in my mind, and Toju is another one. So these are just people that I had in mind, and of course Pat is also getting going. So that's fantastic. All these new people, man, it's so great. It's so exciting that everyone's so excited about our great hobby.
Dan, the guys are asking you to bring your volume up a little bit.
I probably have to get closer to the microphone.
He's only learning, guys. Don't worry, I'll help him.
How we doing, guys? Sound better?
All right. So maybe I just need to be a little closer to the microphone. That's a very good possibility. I was like kind of across the room.
Hey, listen, just like to say, Pat, we'll catch you later. See, Pat had to head off back to work. Pat's lots.
All right. Very good. Excellent. Thanks for dropping in, brother. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Oh, who we got? No drama. Joe's here.
Joe, and we have Daniel Thomas. Thanks for joining us, Daniel. I appreciate it. Very nice. Joe's here. Thanks, Joe. Joe, me and Harry have an idea for something, and we're going to get to you about it maybe tonight or tomorrow, but we'll get back at you. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. Awesome. Great race the other night, man. Absolutely fantastic. I love your new layout. So good. So good. Yeah, that's what it's about. Here's the other one, HSF Racing. Probably come join us, I'm sure, as a co-host at one point in time. Throwing out the invitation, if you know what I'm saying. Araras Carrera, of course, always invited to join us. No drama. You're welcome to join us. Dennis Osborne, let's come talk drag strip, brother. Yeah, very good.
Everybody.
Yeah, you know what? No, this is the new slot car attitude for our slot cars is, hey, man, it's all good. Let's just have fun. So that's what we're doing. We're having fun, and we're taking everybody we can with us. Yes, it's kind of like it's kind of like a field party, with you and like 80 of your friends getting wasted listening to Beck in the background kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't even matter what's going on down there. We're just having lots of fun over here. Woo!
And guys, important, we checked out Wednesdays. Myself and Dan have been checking out. We checked nobody on Wednesdays, and that's why we said, right, Wednesdays, we're not going to impose on any other channels, and that's why we picked a Wednesday.
Wednesday is really the only day that actually worked out. There are things going on with other groups, so me and Harry were very careful not to clash with any of those because it's about respect, and there's lots of room in slot cars for plenty of lives. So if you guys are
we slotted into Wednesdays.
Right. So, we did our research. We waited a couple weeks. Nobody popped up in this time zone. So this is where it will be. And so anybody wants Monday at 6, you're more than welcome because me and Harry are going to Wednesday. Yeah. So anyways, damn, why is this so low today? So low. Am I still sounding really quiet? Am Am I still quiet?
Yes, Dennis. Good idea.
All good now?
People are saying it's good. They're saying it's better than.
Okay, it's probably just I need to get a little bit closer to the microphone kind of thing.
My mic seems to be working okay.
Well, it's the usual problems here, problems there kind of thing. Get it figured out for next week kind of thing. Actually, I guess we'll start to figure it out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us, tripping through our first live, guys. We absolutely appreciate it. It's awesome. So today is just not a whole bunch of gabble. We actually do have a couple cars that we'll be looking at. Every week we'll be doing a car feature. It will be whatever has arrived at our house or what we're working on at the time. I could probably tell you my next one is not going to be as exciting as Harry's today, because I personally really do like what Harry's offering us today. So before we get into that, let's finish going through the comments. I do not want to miss anybody. I really personally hate the feeling of being missed over. It does happen, though. These channels get very busy, but I certainly don't want to be that one. You know what I mean? So if I miss you, I'm absolutely sorry. I totally love shouting out everybody. So, Chris, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Welcome. What do you got? What is that, a gaming chair in your picture there? Pretty cool. Appreciate. Here we go. Appreciate all the love. Yeah, absolutely, brother. You come join us when you're ready to roll, my friend. You're more than welcome to be a co-host. Like I said, this Wednesday's pretty filled up, but anybody who would like to join me or Harry, just comment in the comment section after the show.
Yep.
And
We get you on. We get you on.
Hey, the list starts with the first name on it. That's all I got to say. That's just how it rolls. This isn't about a big YouTube channel thing. I'm looking for people who are getting going and want to join the community. Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, just have a fun chat with you guys, just a bit of crack, and maybe ask you how you got into slot cars and what's your plans and what are you up to, and very easy going.
Yep. I hear Dennis Osborne. Need to get a hat and sunglasses like Harry. Blues Brothers, buddy. Awesome.
I might change the hat to a different one every week. Let's see.
Hey, look at this guy. Billy's in the house. Thanks for joining us, Billy. I appreciate it. Guys, if you're looking for Carrera brand slot cars, Sunday Slot Cars is your guy. Go see Billy and Amanda at Sunday Slot Cars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
No, I didn't get paid for that. I just enjoy pumping my friends. Absolutely do. And by the way, can't forget Harry's label up there. Awesome, brother. And I guess while we're talking about Harry's label, I did receive a letter in the mail this week from this Blues Brother-esque looking gentleman here. And check that out, guys. Yeah. Oh,
Clarabella cow. Did you catch that when I sent it to you, Dan?
I did, yeah. I did. Yeah, very good. Okay, so my stickers arrived. They're on the track. They're looking good.
I've also sent a few out to GSF. He asked me for a few, so
nice.
his are on the way as well.
Awesome, right on. Yeah. Okay, so that's the whole idea, right? We make stickers, we pass them around. People love that. For sure.
Show me slot cars are saying in the comments that there's a bit of an echo when I speak, but we're looking into all that, and it's probably my end. I'm just going from my Android Samsung phone. We're going to look into all that in the future.
Yeah, it's that's also going to be something we're going to be talking about, guys. We're going to be talking about just streaming tech, and we're not talking like you got to have the $1,000 system with the booming wattage and stuff. We're just clearly talking about going live and being presentable. And this is also another thing me and Harry are going to get into. And we're going to talk a little bit about what Harry's going to need to do a regular live stream. Now, I'll be honest with you right now. I went live with my cell phone for 2 years straight. I have absolutely no problem with doing that again. The only problem is it's a single screen, and you can't really do much controlling of your scenario off your cell phone. What you can do is, in Harry's case right now, is you can be part of the conversation, but it's hard to actually be in the conversation because you have to have your computer running or a side cell phone to answer the questions, because you literally need your phone for filming. So what we're going to talk about is the tech Harry's going to need just to bring him up to where 80% of the people who are doing live streams are. And I literally mean a 1080p camera and possibly a microphone. And that's the tech we're going to be talking about, because currently right now Harry uses a cell phone, which works just fine. And Harry uses a cell phone that works just fine. And here, let me do this. Dunk. Uh-oh. I'm gone. Bing. Hi, guys. Let me just fix that quickly. Sorry. Oh, my gosh. What's going on? See, now... There we go.
Joe's been spending the money.
There we go.
Slap bears.
Spending the money on slot cars. Yeah.
Thanks, Graham, about the stickers. Appreciate that.
There we go. Let me fix this. Ow, it's crazy. All right. So I hope you guys all caught my stop motion on the way in. That was the stop motion with the AI. And I think it confused most people when I put out the AI originally, because I think people thought it wasn't really much effort because AI just made this video for me, when actually as you guys all know, and you can tell by the video above in the corner, that I actually made the video stop motion first. Most of you had already seen that. And then I made it with this app. It's called Glam. So I just added this picture or this video to this app, and it did that for me. So that's what I got. I've done it a few times. Harry sent me a few pictures. You might have seen a picture of me and Irene. That's a pretty cool picture. I'll show you that quickly right now. This is what it came out looking like when me and Irene went to the park. So it does this kind of thing. First off, I was wearing sunglasses and I don't have a beard, so but Irene looks good. So
I did comment, Dan, when you first post that. I said, Dan, what are you doing to Irene in that photo?
right, yeah. So yeah. Oh my gosh.
I sent Dan a couple as well, and he done them for me, and it's really interesting what AI does to photos. It's fascinating.
Yeah, it kind of does adds a different dynamic, really. It's actually, I found it very fun, but I still think it's at a point right now where it's really confusing lots of people. If you're not announcing it and you're trying to use it as such, it's very interesting to see. For me, I find it's very, like, a picture with AI, you could always tell because things are always spelt wrong. It's very interesting to see. And just in case you guys are wondering what I'm talking about things being spelt wrong, this is what I'm talking about right here. If you look at my coffee cup in this picture, that's supposed to say AFX. And if you look at all the wording on the cars, it's all like robot wording. So, and this is, of course, once again, this is an actual picture. I just applied the Glam app to it. So this is a real picture of my two 510s, the blue one and the red one, with my coffee mug that has my logo and AFX logo on it. So
I suppose AI covers you for copyright, because you certainly can't see what the company names are on anything.
Right. And by the way, AFX sent me their logos to put on stuff because when I used to do only strictly HO, I used to do lots of AFX cars, and I guess they got tired of me ripping off their logo. So the owner actually she sent me the whole like. There must be like 10 different styles of AFX logos she sent me. It's kind of like, here, use this one. We're tired of looking at that scrubby thing you keep using. Yeah, completely funny. Man.
Dan, some of those comments, I'm looking at some of those comments on that.
Oh, here we go. Warren's in the house.
Okay.
This guy's my 510 crack dealer, and I'm currently waiting on those new 510s. For me, it's the Simon Eyes and the Shell. And in case you guys forgot what those look like, well, I can show you that too. Hang tight. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
510s,
Oh yeah,
guys.
and of course I roll by the Marcos, so I just mentioned the Marcos. They're out too. That's super fresh looking cars, man, for sure. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Oh hey guys, yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, That's screaming around my track in digital mode. That's right, guys. And of course the Simon Eyes one. I won't go dig for that one, but you guys know what it looks like. Yeah.
I like the Gulf.
It's good. I like the Golf too. That's why I spent the time looking for that one.
Do you know, Dan, I wasn't going to buy a 510 because it was overkill. Everybody was talking about it. I was sick of hearing about it. I was like, I'll stop it. And that actually puts me off. I'm one of those people that I don't follow the crowd. And I thought, I'm not buying one. And then last week I saw the Gulf one. I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy one.
Isn't that Golf livery? It's completely exciting to me. They've done such a great job. Such a great job. Like even look at the 510s behind us here. The blue one and the red one. Fantastic. And apparently Marty had to look at them the other day. He had to look at the Golf. And he says the shells are exactly the same. No changes. So that excites me because I'm very excited about this. As you guys all know, I've chipped these cars, and I will be chipping the other two that are coming now. The only difference is I won't be using the Carrera digital chip. I'll be using the Slot Technic because it's only 40 millimeters wide. So.
And will you be putting the lights on those ones as well, Dan?
I will, Harry. I'll be doing exactly the same thing. I'll be lighting them up. And then the whole thing with the Slot Technic chip is my good friend Warren's going to get me some Slot Technic chips, and I'm going to also use them for other projects. Now, if you guys know me and my channel, you know that I am knees deep in probably Slot Car of the Year right now. So that is possibly where I will be using other chips. But anyways,
I'm looking at Joe. What's it? That's Daniel is saying it's a poor man's Ford.
A poor man's Ford, yeah, for sure. Well, they are actually the cheapest Revo you can buy right now, I think, brand new. So, yeah. Oh no! The last time Harry showed a picture of a slot car, my wallet got lighter. Oh man!
I did notice Show Me Slot Cars mentioned that. You're going to get Harry to do some tech stuff. That'd be interesting,
right? Yeah, Harry's my new tech guy. No, Harry's the new racer guy. You're gonna try to convince Harry to use some tech. Yeah, well, we're gonna get it going, brother. We're gonna get her going. No problems. Care packages are on the way. We got some things for Harry on the way, and we'll be discussing those in a week or
guys,
so.
I'll show you my technical skills so far. So I have my phone, and I have my microphone, which is actually just my thermos with my tea in it.
No. What kind of tea is that? Mushroom tea? Yeah, mushroom?
Oh, that's black tea.
Black tea.
Black tea and lemonade.
Oh wow. Oh, lemonade's too tart for me. I'm not a big lemonade fan. I guess everybody knows by now I'm a Dr. Pepper wizard, but yeah.
I shouldn't be drinking this sugary lemonade, but my missus is away in Italy for the week, so I'm being very, very naughty.
Oh yeah. And what did you have for supper tonight, Harry?
Oh, probably. What did I have today? I had chips and sausages.
Same thing. Same thing I do too. Is there burgers? Is there hot dogs?
I'm off. I'm terrible when she's away. If she's watching this, I'm dead.
Irene always likes the vegetables and stuff and the salads, and me, yeah, the steak is ready. I'm ready. Yeah, you can have the salad, babe. I got no room for salad. It's like when we make baby back ribs, I make a Dr. Pepper baby back ribs. But she's always like, should we make fries on the side? I don't think so. I'm not going to have room here. I am going to be full of ribs.
Well, you can tell I don't eat much salads. That's obvious.
Right? Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. All right. So let's put some music on. Let's get the tone going.
Oh, lovely music.
All right. So what do we got here? Stop motion killer. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Thanks, Joe. Big time. Yeah, stop motion is pretty cool. Used to take me forever. The old-fashioned way of taking a picture and then putting them all together in a video is so crazy. This program I found, you're literally taking pictures that already go right to the roll. What you got there, Harry?
One of the guys was saying about my turntable and my weighing scales.
Yeah. You don't see those everywhere like that, Harry. Where did you get that special one? That's a Temu thing, isn't it?
I seen all the other guys weighing cars, and I thought, I gotta get in on that. So then I thought, well, really, to weigh a car, you Google what weight it is, and you know. So I don't really need a weighing scale.
Right? Here's a good question, Pete. Who did Irene go to the park with? I know that doesn't look like me at all, and I wear sunglasses, not like glasses. So very strange. DJ Raceway's in the house. All right. Thanks for joining us. Fantastic. AI will only get better. Yeah, that's for sure. It'll put the names correctly and it'll learn that kind of stuff. But this is not a learning program for AI. It's strictly just an app. I don't have a choice. I pick sort of which filter I want my video or pictures done in, and they just do it. So I like the effect, mind you. It looks really cool on some pictures. Other pictures, it completely adds things and other things. So it's interesting, we'll say. Slot Car Misfits of all scales. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Hello, Slot Car. All right. I believe AI programs purposely distort words for the copyright reasons. That would completely make sense, Joe. Yeah, I agree with you, Daniel. That 510 is definitely deserving of fantasticness. It looks great. The Golf livery, for sure. I'll also be getting the Simon Eyes, just because I really like the strikingness of the blue. And, of course, that'll give me 4 digital 510s that I'll have fully lit up, and we'll be racing around the track coming up. I just did a 10-minute test of the 2 cars you see on the screen here with the full lights and the digital in ghost mode. Absolutely fantastic. Everything worked fine. Ready for liftoff. What's a Datsun? What's a Datsun? Well, that's an old tiny car. Or, as Dan would put it, poor man's Ford. Oh, and I guess Harry's here. So now I could add this. Awesome. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to Harry tonight, please make sure to do so, or you're very, very bad. And this is a good show, so we're going to have to ask you to leave, subscribe, and come back. Thanks. All right, cool. Moving right along. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep it light. Oh yeah,
If I,
so
if I
light. I
get
don't
one
mean like helium
subscriber,
light.
this is great, Dan.
Yeah, Harry's looking for about 40 subs today. So
Yeah,
at least that's what he paid me for. Oh shit.
don't mention the fiber.
Oh, how about the fireworks? He paid me for fireworks too. So let's get those out of the way. You owe me $5.
No.
Oh yeah. See, here's LightTechSlots.ca, my 510 dealer, with the information that the golf and the yumminess of every other 510s are on the way. So if you're a Canadian or you like to purchase Canadian, I would check out LightTechSlots.ca. Say hi to Warren. Give him a wave in the Toronto area. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Welcome. Dum, 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 dum. Clearwater's in the house. Yeah, everyone talking about AI. Who? What's AI's last name? I don't know, actually. Every time they talk to an AI person, it reverts back to wanting to wipe out the human civilization. So, yeah. That's just what they want to do, I guess. Arnie, we got a job for you, brother. Terminator. Well. Check this guy out. PNW, we were just talking about you, brother. No, I'm just kidding. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us. We were just saying that we're going to be inviting a side channel to come join me and Harry every Wednesday, and you could possibly be one of those fellas. You just need to let us know. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, this is a good question. Here we go. Areras Carrera. Question for Harry. Is the polarity reversed in Latvia?
How do I answer that? We know all about polarity when I start trying to do tech stuff in a few weeks. There'll be smoke on the channel. There'll be fire alarms going off. Oh my Lord. No, I'm okay. I'm okay with tech when I'm doing a bit of wiring under my track. But give me a computer, and I'm a complete dinosaur.
Right. No, I would assume it's the same way though, right? Because I'm assuming you're just plugging into the wall. Do you have to do anything special to the Carrera set before you plug it in? Because Carrera's already wired backwards from everybody else.
Well, no, everything's grand. We've got 2-pin plugs here. You can plug them in either way, as opposed to the UK, which has a 3-pin plug, and you can only plug it in one way.
That's right. Okay, so you still, yeah, all right. Oh, well then that solves that. It's the same as here because I can do the same thing here in North America. It's the same.
Yeah, you can reverse your plug. Where in the UK, you have your you have your positive and your negative and your earth, and they have to go to a different side for the plug.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Oh, Radman's in the house. Thanks for joining us, Radman. Oh, and here's someone else we just talked about tonight, whose video I just watched. Toju, thanks for joining us, brother. Where is he? He's right here. Thanks for joining us. You're another person we had in mind for maybe joining us on our new Wednesday show. If you're interested, let us know in the comment section after this show. And basically, we're just looking for a sort of side host / guest who will join us for our show. It's not necessarily we're grilling you. You'll just be joining us as part of our normal Wednesday show. As part of me and Harry's initiative, we're going to drag as many people into our happiness of slot cars as we possibly can. So, yeah.
Living so close to Russia, I'm trained in the art of KGB interviewing, so don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
That's right. Yeah, there will be a strict interview process, and I certainly wouldn't be walking down the streets with any type of munitions-looking stuff. So, yeah. Good evening, Toju. Thanks for joining us, brother. Awesome. Okay. Well, good news has just arrived while we're in mid. I feel like this is like breaking news, but cars are on their way and should be at Light Tech very soon. So if you guys are looking for those cars, haven't picked them up yet, well, lighttechslots.ca. Thank you, Warren, for the update. Awesome. All right, Pete. We'll see you soon, brother. Take it easy. Hope to see you before we're done. Very good. Oh, this guy's in the house. Oh, check that out. It's Harry. Thanks for joining us, Harry. I appreciate it. Woo. Yeah, $5, but that's the discount. Because he agreed to be co-host, it was going to be 10.
He got stickers. What more does he want?
Right. That was also part of it, you know. Yeah. Warren's going to come join us too and talk product as soon as those cars get here. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, boy. Man. You see, that's the guy that should be talking slot car tech. That's Warren. We'll have Warren on talking slot car tech. Holy crap. Cripes. Can I say crap? Is that legal?
I'm sure you can get away with that.
Maybe a little bit of crap. Not much, though, hey? Not like I used to. Woo. Okie dokie. So fast. So fast.
Ron, hello?
Yeah, no, so fast. It is absolutely, that is the case. We will be going live for our regular show, and I'll get the liner out and stuff on this coming Wednesday. So guys, if you're interested on what you're going to do this Wednesday, well, why not come see me and Harry? We're going to be having a look at Pete and the Pete Garage from Show Me Slot Cars and his absolutely fantastic invention. He was very ill last week, so we had to reschedule, and here we are. So Pete will be our number one guest as we go over what I think is an absolutely fantastic invention. Very nice. It looks great. Looks absolutely fantastic. So I'm always happy to help a friend out and you know, move our hobby along. So that's always great. I appreciate that. Yeah, Slot Car Channel of Joy. Well, I don't know if it's quite like that. Like that. Fun. Maybe not so like lollipop joy.
You never know.
We represent the Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild. No, we don't. Man. So good. Hey, Chris. Thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. Welcome. Good evening. Yeah, fantastic. All right, where are we? So I think Chris is the last person. Now we can get down to business. Did I miss anything?
We have Marty in as well just now.
Whoa. Hey, Marty, thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. We're just about to get down to business. See what's going on here in this slot car world. I think Harry's got some fantastic cars we're going to have a look at momentarily. And then we'll get into a little bit of what our Wednesday plan will be coming, moving forward. Pardon me. So, what do you have there, Harry? Let's start it off. So let's just start off by me saying a whole Skillectric thing came out. Skillectric released a few new cars. Personally, I haven't really had a chance to have a very good look at them, although I did see a quick couple reviews. Haven't really had a chance to hold any or even form an opinion, although I'm not really, to be honest with you guys, and I think you figured it out by now, I'm not really a Skillectric fan. So I don't own any Skeletric stuff. I'm probably saying it wrong too. You sound like an idiot, I'm sure. But when Harry showed me these two cars, fantastic. And he also reviewed them. So when we're done here today, if you guys aren't full of these cars, I suggest you go check out Harry's video. He's done an absolutely fantastic job showing them. Certainly on his 4-lane track. Fantastic. If you guys haven't seen him in that build, please do so. Guys, please make sure you're subscribed to Harry. Absolutely fantastic. And like I said, we'll have other new and up-and-coming people, and we'll introduce you to the community. I have no problems with that. We're all here together to have fun. Absolutely. Thanks for joining us, Marty, once again. Thank you.
Okay, I'll show the guys these cars, yeah?
Let's do it, brother.
So what we have is the two latest Formula One Scalextric cars. Now, the guys know I have a sort of relationship with Scalextric that I give them a bit of a ribbing sometimes, but I still go and buy Scalextric cars that I really like. And when I seen these, I was very intrigued by them. And I was wondering whether to buy them or not. And it was either Ian or Doug from Magnetic Racing said to me, they're great. They're using them for their demonstration tracks, and they've done thousands of laps, and they haven't broke, and they've run. And I just thought, I'm going to get them because they're the latest sort of modern Formula Ones that Scalextric do. And I got them, and I ran them around the track, and they're fabulous. They're absolutely great. Leave the magnets in, and don't worry about taking magnets out. They're glued to the track, but a Formula One car has an extreme amount of downforce and glued to the track anyway. So I love the colours, the colour scheme and the Lando Norris car. And, I really like them. Really happy with them. So, I mean, if somebody wants to get... And amazed at the size, there's the older cars. Again, Scalextric. And if you compare that to the size of the new Formula One cars, the 132 scale... Like, that's the difference in the older Formula. So the new Formula One cars are huge compared to the older ones.
Okay, and what did you find, Harry? How was the handling of? Obviously, you have some serious years difference in those two cars. Tell us a little bit about the differences because of that.
Well, this one, the older one would be a bit more twitchy. Now, I took the magnet out of it for a while, and it just slewed around all over the place. Okay. And that's with the original tires. And I sanded down the tires a bit, and it gripped okay, but I went back to the magnet. I just thought it's more fun with the magnet. These they're longer, so they're I think personally they're more controllable because of the length of them. They're glued to the track, but you can actually, as I showed in my video, you can still get the tail out if you want to. If you time it perfectly, you'll get the tail out. So they're great fun, and they're very quiet. They're very smooth, very quiet. I know a lot of people like to laugh at Scalextric. They say, they're toys and all that. But I mean, like, if you get 4 Scalextric cars, you race them all together, it's just as much fun as having 4 Revo slots or 4 Thunder slots. If 4 cars of the same production, the race is as good as any other car.
Awesome, yeah, they look great, man. And how? So tell us about how that one was rolling. In the video, they look like they were on doing a really good job on your track, brother. Man.
Yeah, very smooth. They're very smooth. Now, don't forget, on my track, I just used I actually used Carrera Go controllers. So again, high tech for Harry.
Right. No, well,
controllers are worth about €9,
Whatever works for you, bro. And you know how many times I've said to get your foot in the door set or get your foot in the car door guy. You know what I mean? Like my foot in the door for large scale was the CLK, the Warsteiner. I mean, that's not the average foot in the door, but you got to start somewhere, right? So
I do know people sometimes complain about it. I've seen people going, the quality of Scalextric has gone down. Quality it is beautiful. It's really good quality. And I've had no problems whatsoever. And other guys have had no problems. And they're strong. They don't break. The wings are very strong and, they're well made. So
I got to tell you, though, I think that's what probably brought me that look. Your review probably brought me to them. I don't own them yet, but they certainly are legitimate style. They look great. The liveries are really tight. the shape of the car is, I think, moving with the actual shape of F1s as they're stretching out. You know what I mean? Like if you've seen
Yeah.
the Formula E cars, wow, man, they're just like pretty soon it's going to be literally 2 wheels, a cockpit, and a wing on the back, man, and that's going to be it. And I just want to say thanks, Doug. I knew you'd make it, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And I think Marty's heading off as well. So he's heading off to make some waffles, he says.
Oh yeah.
Waffles.
I got a stand-up waffle machine. I love it. And this awesome recipe Irene has, it just makes them all light and fluffy. Love it. Love it. Thanks for joining us, Marty. I appreciate it, brother. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Well. Hiya, Bo. Welcome to the chat, Bo. He's there as well.
Oh, Bo, thanks for joining us, brother. Welcome. Absolutely appreciate it. Man, I love that car in your thumbnail. Fantastic. Yep.
Oh, yeah, excellent. So there you go. That's I really enjoyed them. I'm very happy with the quality, and I don't have a problem with them. I really like them. Now, I'm doing a review on my channel of the latest releases. This is from the other release. I'm doing a review on the latest releases. I think I'm working on that this week. Okay. And the last release I did, the last review I did was quite interesting. My bin, I was throwing a lot of them into the bin. So this review will be. I was actually pleasantly surprised with a good few of the cars, but there will still be some traveling.
Oh, of course there will, and I can tell you guys, you're always going to get a 100% true to life review from me and Harry. So we're kind of like we've seen a lot of really flowery reviews, but we're just going to do our thing, and nobody pays us. Once again, to review slot cars. We just do what we like. We collect what we collect, and we review what we collect. Right.
Yeah.
So
we're just gonna have fun reviewing cars.
Yeah.
And if I like a car, I'll say I like a car. If I don't like a car, I don't like it. And I'm sure the companies will understand that, because another thing is, if I don't like a car, it's not because the quality is bad or it's badly made. It's like simply, if I don't like a particular style of car, I just don't like that car.
Right.
It's not because of the quality or the company. I mean, it's just I don't fancy that particular car. So my reviews are sort of strange but fair.
Strange but fair. Well, they have to be fair, right?
Yeah.
It's always about a fair review, and you don't have to like every single car that goes by your desk. Right? Not at all. It's impossible. It's impossible. We all grew up in different places. I grew up in North America. You grew up in Europe. Whatever. Like just think about the cars where, like, chances are you're going to like a smaller, more compact race car, and I'm going to like a more like Chevy kind of race car, more like a NASCAR as opposed to like a rally car.
I love them.
Right.
I can't wait for the Carrera NASCARs to come out.
Oh, they're so good, bro. They're so good, yeah. And we could we'll have a look at those next week too. Now that they're about to come out, so yeah, that'll be fantastic. Both Billy from Sunday Slot Cars and Warren from LightTechSlots.ca will both have them. So,
super,
yeah.
They're not out yet in Europe. I usually get my cars from Slot Car Union, and they haven't got them in stock yet. But as soon as they do, I definitely want to get at least 2 of the cars just to try, or even one just to try. Like, you're talking. I'd be a budget channel, as you know, so I might just get one and see if I like it. If I do like it, then I get 2. So at least if I have 2 people racing. Yeah. As you know, Dan, I have a 4-lane track, but no one comes to race.
Well, things are happening, and once again that gives us something else to talk about. So let's go over what me and Harry have coming up. First off, my final remark on those absolutely fantastic Skillectric cars are I do believe this will be my first 2 Skillectric vehicles that I purchase. So I just want to put that out there in case somebody thinks I'm completely against Skillectrics. I am not. I am just like Harry. I enjoy what I enjoy, and if I don't like it, this is my opinion, and everyone's entitled to their own opinions. I absolutely agree with that. That's what makes us so great as a community. So, okay, so let's talk about what's coming up for everybody. So for me and Harry, coming up on Wednesday, this is just a few things we'll be going over. Starting Wednesday, of course, it'll be a little bit of a smaller show in the terms of what we'll be bringing, other than, of course, Pete's Slot Car Garage, the Pete Garage. We'll be bringing that to you on Wednesday, and we'll have some slot car stuff, and we'll be bringing Pete into the mix, and we'll be talking slot cars with Pete. So we're looking forward to that. We'll start with that. Harry's been lucky enough to show up at his local professional racing club for slot cars. Of course, it's the winged cars. It's not like Carrera cars or anything. It's those super fast ones, but it's a legitimate club. And Harry has been taking the time to go interview people, take pictures, and watch racing, and just bring us in. So eventually, Harry, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, it was fantastic. They're wing cars, but not with wings. So they've a flat like a Le Mans type of style Lexan body. As you know, guys, I've been looking for someone to race on my track for ages, and I've one neighbour who's interested in trying to get someone go. So I knew that they raced this style of slot car in Latvia, and I thought, look, let's have a go. So a friend contacted me on Facebook, and he said we're racing in Balmere, which is a city about 2 hours from me, maybe 2.5 hours. So I went and looked at these cars, and they were absolutely fantastic. Now they look very, very fast. When you look at them on the internet or you look at them on YouTube, they look really quick. But when you're actually there, they're completely controllable. If you look at the guys racing, you'll see they're using a trigger finger. They're not just like this the whole way around the track.
Right.
And they're but as technical goes, like a lot of guys aren't into those style of car, and I can understand that. But they're like the Formula One of slot cars. They're really high spec, and a lot of Latvian guys are world champions. Latvia won world champion. I mean, Latvia is very high up in the world racing of
Yeah.
they're based on the what's it called? They're based on the International Slot Racing Association. These cars are based on that sort of rules, and it's fantastic. It's really, and for me to think I had nobody to race with. Now, if I drive a few hours, maybe at the most 4 hours, 5 hours away from my city, I can go and I can meet 25 people who are racing slot cars, who are
Right.
practicing on a Friday, racing on a Saturday, and racing on a Sunday.
Completely
That's
exciting,
fantastic.
brother. I'm jealous.
Fantastic for me.
I'm
I'm so
jealous.
happy. I'm so happy I found the guys. So next year, I'll be buying one of these chassis kits, and I'll be getting into these cars. But I will be sticking with my Revo slots, my BRNs, my Scale Electrics, my
Yeah. Right.
Carreras.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave that end of the hobby because I love them and have my track here. But I want to get into this high spec end so I can join in with these guys and enjoy.
Right? How fantastic will that be, brother? Absolutely
Yeah.
amazing, right?
And just to
That's
say, one of the guys who was there is a fella called Janis Nabokins. That's his name there. Yeah,
yeah.
Janis Nabokins. That guy, he builds tracks, and he builds tracks, wood tracks for all over the world. He's had a good few tracks in America, Italy, the UK, Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia. This guy's a master builder of tracks, and he's
Awesome.
a Latvian guy, and he's also a world class racer. So all this was going on behind what I was saying. I can't find anyone who's racing slot cars in Latvia. That's impossible. And
Right?
then you start discovering this whole scene that's going on. And now that I'm getting into it, for me, it's great.
Well, that's exactly it, right? And over time, Harry, as things go on, of course, you'll be more ingrained in that, and you'll know a little bit more about how things are moving and that kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
Completely
I'm
exciting.
invited to Riga City to do a race in November, I think it is. So
Right?
I'll drive to Riga City, and they invited me, and they said they'll loan me a car. and a controller,
Oh
a
wow.
proper high spec controller, a bit different from my Carrera Go controller.
Oh man, that's crazy exciting, brother. All
Yeah.
right. Take us along with you, right? Just like I'm going to do for everybody in the GRL. If you guys are interested in what's going on in the Global Racing League, well, you're more than welcome to follow me because I'm going to be pumping out lots of content on it because I'm a racer this year and everyone's going to lose. Sorry, guys. You threw your money in for nothing. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, I noticed Yeti Nation's in the house. Thanks, brother. Well, he's here. I'd also like to mention that he created me my controller holders for my True Speed controllers. And thank you, brother. Absolutely fantastic. If you guys are looking for some controller holders, like I said, mine are the True Speed trigger kind. Yeti Nation could possibly be your man. You can get a hold of him through our Discord channel or just leave a message in the comments down below and I'll make sure he finds you. No problems. All right. Wow, it's been a pretty busy night tonight. I'm still here just listening. Oh, sorry, Marty. Didn't mean to kick you out, buddy. I thought you were leaving.
I thought Marty was going. He said he was making waffles. Okay, he must be watching and cooking at
He's
the same
running
time.
back and forth making waffles. Same thing I do because you can eat it faster than you can make it. That's just how it goes. And then finally, you get to the point where you're now making them faster than you're eating them, and they're ready, and you're still trying to eat the one you have in front of you, especially when they're freshly made. Oh man, ooh boy, wow, fantastic. Yeah, blueberries. Yeah, I love blueberries. Oh, okay. So I alluded to me making this fantastic product that grows in my backyard. So I thought I would share it with you guys. In my backyard, I have Concord grapes. Not just one vine. I got a whole backyard full of vines. So every year, me and my wife do this. Grape jelly. The reason why I'm holding the light up to it so you can see it's purple, but it kind of screws it up. But when you look at it like this, it looks like a spaceship or a jellyfish. But you can see how clear it is. It's just straight, purely grape jelly. If you guys ever had Concord grapes, or sorry, Welch's grape jelly from the store, it's like a premium. It's expensive. We used to get it only once in a while because it was very costly. But this is better than that. And the reason why I say that is only because we use half the amount of sugar the store does, because all of our flavor and sweetness come from the ripe grapes themselves. When they pick them off the vine, they're more like unripe fruit, and then they're waiting for it to do its thing along the way. So thought I'd throw that in there. So that's a bit of the grapes. I will have pictures eventually. Irene was supposed to send me some, never got around to it. She's shopping right now, so that's all right. Oh, chocolate chip waffles, awesome. Yeah. Well, we agree with that. Me and Harry share the exact same attitude when it comes to this statement here. The most important is you need to be honest. I absolutely agree with that. Speaking of cars, how about the Batmobile? Just seen that one, brother. Yeah, I seen that. Looks good. I like the lights. Yeah, for sure. Did you get dinged for the sound? I think it's Robin talking in your video.
Someone mentioned Batmobile.
Yeah, Batmobile. PNW was. I think he put lights on one of the Batmobiles. It looked actually really good. Batman car. Skill Electric. Slot car misfits of those scales. I love Skill Electric cars. Any slot car running against its own makes a great race. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you always got to have two. Like I said, you always got to have two. You can't just have one. So
at least two, and you can have a great time. Absolutely.
That's right. Because like he says, you got to have likewise cars. That's the reason why all my Revos are in twos. 2 CLKs, 2 GT1s, 2 510s. They're always going to be in twos because you can't race just one car. So racing one car is actually called a time trial. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. Checking for comments here. Holy cow, am I ever off the bottom? Holy cow. Okay, here we go, guys. All right, these are the 3 questions me and Harry were wondering about, okay? This is how we're starting it all off, by me and Harry getting to know all you guys. We're going to do this right now, and we're all going to do it together. All right? I ain't patting anybody's bottom, so don't expect it. So here we go. We're building a car. We're building a race car, guys. What kind of car are you building? Is it going to be a dragster? Is it going to be a rally car? Is it going to be a F1? What kind of car is it going to be? Here we go. James and Roxy, thanks for joining us. How are the girls?
Yeah, Pioneer Legends are great. I love the Pioneer Legends. That's where I got my logo from, Pioneer Legends.
Yeah, Pioneer Legends are pretty good. For me, I definitely think it has to be. I really like the oh my gosh, it just went totally brain dead. The LMP1 cars, I really like them. Don't own any. Well, I do if you count HO. I got them all for HO, but yeah, man, it'd be nice. Look at this guy. This guy. He wants to build a fire truck. All right, so James and Roxy is going to have a slot car fire truck, which we know Carrera built the tow truck and the cleaning truck, so why not a slot car fire truck? Okay. Late model dirt sprint car, and I'm jealous, Doug, because you still get to see those at your local speedway, and here in Manitoba, sprints have been gone for a few years now.
Yeah, them dirt sprint cars are awesome. I remember watching them years ago on TV when we had like Motorsport TV in Ireland.
Right.
And I love watching those. Yeah.
Oh, so great, hey? So good. And here we still have the late models here and that kind of thing. The hobby stock, they call it, or the pure stock. You know, so we still got dirt racing. We just don't get the sprints here anymore. Okay, guys. So you got your car. What number's going on the side? I know 54 is going on the side of my car. 54 always.
Yeah, Daniel says the old Formula One cars. I love the old Formula One cars. Love the
Yeah,
classic.
so good. So good.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. All right. All right. Okay.
Doug says 78. It'd be interesting to know why people pick a certain number. Do you know, whenever someone has a gift in a show and they say pick a number, I always pick like my house number, my age. You know, you go through your favorite numbers.
Yeah. I always pick 54, and I always thought it was because I like the way 5 and 4 look next to each other. I don't know, bro. Maybe you guys can see 5 and 4 looking good now. I don't know. This is just what it's always been 54. So never 45. 45 doesn't look right. It has to be 54. So, but anyways, everyone has their own preference, and hey, that's what makes us all great. So now that we have our car and we have the number on it, what color is it going to be? What color is it going to be? What's your racing color? For me, it'll be red or black. One of the two.
And Ron saying 09 is his color. Doug 78.
78, 51.
Chris 64.
64. Yep. 64. There's quite a bit. Yeah.
51. There's the Easy E slot car. That was the number of my house in Ireland when I lived in Ireland as a kid. 51.
That's my age, so that'll be hard to screw up.
You're only a young fella.
Although I might be able to get it wrong. You know, I do what Canadians do, if you guys know what I mean. What do we got? Yeah. Yellow, red, and white. Yeah.
Ghost colors. Yeah.
What is that one? 1 or 13. 000. There you go. Awesome.
Interesting. Yeah. Different,
Golf color livery. Yeah, Chris got it. Yeah, brother. I can't wait till my golf gets here. We're 510s, man. We need a rush on those. Woo! All right. Yeah, orange and blue. Great color combination, of course. 14, junior and college hockey number. Yeah, got you, brother. That's what it was. Thank you. That's exactly it, Greg. That's what it is. That's why I like 54. That was my rugby number when I played rugby.
Yeah. And Joe has 81 or 13. I wonder what the reasoning is behind that. 78 for Daniel the year he was born.
Well,
Okay.
he's en français, so it could be a few different reasons. That's a Canadian joke, guys. That's a Canadian joke.
Okay.
Oh, oui, monsieur.
Yeah.
All right.
I learned French for 1 year in school.
Oh, check this out. You're driving my car, buddy.
Oh, burnt orange. That's an interesting color.
Burnt orange, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. I like burnt orange, actually. It's kind of cool color.
Mm.
Very nice. Look at this. This is cool. This would look good. Oh, yeah. I think that would be a good color combination. Audi Quattro S2. Livery, yellow, black, silver, and red. Woo! Holy cannoli. Yeah, that would be definitely a good one. Okay, guys. So,
yellow.
Now that we know what kind of car we'll be owning and what color the car will be and the number on the car, guys, what slot car company is making your car? And it doesn't even necessarily have to be a current car from a current company. It could be what you would like made by that company. So for me, it will definitely be made by Revo Slot. So for me, that's pretty simple. I do enjoy a good Carrera smashing, but there ain't nothing like a good Revo, buddy. That's all I got to say. Yep. What you got there, Harry? What's your
It's hard to yeah. I'm finding that difficult. I don't want to say Pioneer Legends because I'm always saying Pioneer Legends. I got to think of something new, you know. But at the moment, I'm loving the Carrera 124 cars. So yeah, it might be a Carrera 124 car in black with yellow, black and yellow livery.
Oh, nice. And here's Greg from Clearwater, of course, is making my my car, and that's because Greg does a lot of scratch builds, and fantastic. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, please make sure you do so. He's really into this to the scratch builds and stuff, and there's a lot going on right now. So if you guys are interested in that kind of build, then I would definitely make sure that you get a hold of Greg and see what he's got to offer or what he can pass on for offerings. Because I'm certainly not against it, but I'm pretty full up with other builds and stuff right now. Believe me, I am full with builds right now. Whew, damn. I went above and beyond just changing things, folks. I'm about to make something completely new, so hold on tight. Things are about to get really squirrely before the year ends. That's all I gotta say.
I've never built a slot car, Dan.
No?
No, I've never built a kit. I've yet to buy a kit.
Oh, it's fantastic, Harry. Start with the Legends, brother. Start with the Legends.
I could do, yeah. But I get a glimpse of some of the other guys. I know Pete from the UK does, you know, some painting of cars and stuff like that, and that's something I'd like to do eventually.
Right.
But see, you can't even get, what's that alcohol we use? The isopropyl, whatever. No, you go look for that in Latvia and they won't sell it to you. You have to get a prescription from the doctor.
It's getting bad like that here. Before you used to be able to buy it at the pharmacy, you just would walk up and say, "Hey, I need ISO," and they'd just hand it to you. And now they scrutinize it. What are you using it for? Blah 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 blah.
The guys here are drinking it. So,
but here's a catch: if you need large volumes of it, then you go to your paint warehouse, and they sell you
Okay.
isopropanol in 5-gallon pails or even 1-gallon pails, which is 4
Okay.
liters. Yeah, they'll go to your paint warehouse, buy it large, and you'll be surprised what you pay off the shelf is probably pretty close to what you would pay for a large pail. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
So
Dan. Of course, these recommendations are for guys in the States and Canada.
right,
We don't have a paint.
yeah, right.
We don't have a paint warehouse production place anywhere where I live.
Harry's in the backyard mixing up stuff.
I'm in the jungle. We call it the jungle.
Oh my gosh.
Down the sticks. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Thanks for joining us, Slot Car Misfits of all scales. I appreciate it, brother. Please make sure to join us Wednesday night, same time, 6 o'clock, and that'll be our time for until, like I was saying to Harry, until one of us dies or the other just picks the other up and carries on. So yeah, thanks, brother. I see Radman's joined us. Thanks, Radman. I appreciate it. Seeing I'm a 164th guy, I'm going to go AFX. Also, I'm into vintage. That's good. In all fairness, you know what, brother? I would definitely have to say one of these are probably one of my favorite AFX cars right now. And of course, I do have the signed Cobra by the owner of AFX. But definitely, I really like the way that these cars look, and certainly when they have the front tire pit kit. So, for all 164 guys, this is probably what my car would look like. So, yeah, absolutely. Man, I wish I could talk more 164. There's just nothing going on lately. I mean, we're waiting for the excitingness of the Bree set. We're waiting for the 3-car Bree set for the 164. We're also waiting for the John Wick cars. There's 2 of them. And we're also from Auto World, and we're also waiting for the Blues Brother car with the speaker on the hood. And there's supposed to be like 30 other cars that are releasing, and I still don't see them. They were supposed to be out last month. And unfortunately, once again, Auto World, their releases for September for slot cars were
goose egg.
So that's kind of shameful. Although AFX is coming out with another GT40. Seen that. Done that. Looks good. But we can't keep producing the same thing, unfortunately. So, fantastic. Yeah, AFX is good. Absolutely. Like I said, I spent my first 2 years of Slot Valley Racing pretty much pumping their all their gear and all their cars. So, yeah. Yeah, Pendle has a lot of great kits and that kind of thing. I do agree. The problem with ordering from Pendle in Canada is there's huge taxes and customs fees involved with that, unfortunately. So it makes it very prohibitive for us to shop at Pendle. Pendle's a great
Yeah,
source of
unfortunately, even it's
information.
the same in Europe. It's
Yeah,
even
it
the
is,
same
eh?
in Europe, in this part of Europe, because I have to pay import tax and duty on everything from the UK.
So big too.
But I do think Pendle Slot. I remember they mentioned to me that they have an agreement with the customs in Europe, and they pay already before you receive the item. I don't know if that's the same for the States or
Yeah,
Canada.
what they do is you can pay a little bit extra. I've done that on a few different slot car places where you pay like a strict $12 fee and then there are no customs fees. I've seen that before, and I assume that's probably what Pendle's doing, and that's a great idea too. Or
Yeah.
and it also has something to do with where they are and the exchange rate too, right? Canada's getting killed for just about any exchange rate. It's really bad, actually, against just about everybody. So buying from the United States is crazy because we get 73% on our dollar, which means 73 cents. So
Wow.
now you guys know why I'm so excited about having Canadian slot car dealers, lighttech.ca, thank you, Warren, and Sunday Slot Cars. Thank you, Billy and Amanda. Absolutely. And this is the reason why I pumped them, brother. I know it sounds like I'm going crazy sometimes pumping these great dealers, but if you're Canadian, I want Canadians to know, right? This is where we are. You're a European, so you'll let the Europeans know where the things are they need to know. And so that's great. This is sort of going to be like a worldly thing. We'll always get to know what's going on around the globe because, well, we have two different people with basically the same hobby and different aspects, right? Because I see the whole North American thing and you see the European thing, which is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. We did two different sides of the world almost,
That's right. Absolutely. So, I know we've been pretty busy show today talking back and forth, but actually I have a few questions for my new co-host actually. Let's put Harry on the spot. Are you ready, guys? Ready?
It wasn't me.
Let's put him on the slot, guys. What do you say? All right. Here we go. So, Harry, I'm curious to know what got you started in slot cars, brother.
Originally, like when I was a kid.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. I first had slot cars when I was 10 years old, and I got it as a Christmas gift from my parents.
Mm-hmm.
And because Santa Claus never came when you were 10. I don't know why, but there you go. Anyway, so we got the Sky Electrics. I can't remember what set it was. I had the open wheel Formula One style cars. That's when I started with slot cars, and I messed about for a few years. And then, of course, I took a gap, and I was a teenager or whatever. Then I got back into them. I was in a model railway club, and I met some guys who raced slot cars. And in Ireland, there was about 15 of us, and we had about 5 tracks scattered around Dublin City. And we used to go to each other's garages and race against each other. And we had very simple, in those days, very, very simple. We didn't have any fancy electronic timers. If you remember the old Sky Electrics, they had when you went through the slot, your guide just clicked a little thing that clicked, and it
yeah, they
counted
had
the
the
laps.
same thing for HO. It was like it was in the track. It just hit the thing and clicked the next number.
Yeah, so that's how we used to check our timings and all. And it was great. And I did that for a few years, and I absolutely loved it. And I don't know what happened. Somewhere along the line, I sort of drifted away from it. And as you know, I've rode motorbikes all my life, so then I was messing about with motorbikes. And what happened was, with motorbikes, I've injured my back over the years a few times when people decided to pull out in front of me. So my neurosurgeon then last year told me, you can't ride bikes anymore. Your back is in danger of, you'll be in big trouble,
Right.
So I said, right, okay, so I need to get back into a hobby. And straight away I thought, slot cars again. I thought, wow, slot cars, of course. Mm-hmm. So that's why I got back into them. And now I'm enjoying slot cars. I do a little bit of radio control crawlers as well.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get a little bit of into what's it called? Racing computer. Sim racing, something like that, maybe.
Oh, yeah. And just a quick second, Harry. Sorry to interrupt you, brother. Here's my nephew. Thanks for joining us. I absolutely appreciate it. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Tell my wife I said hi. Irene's over there visiting him right now. Awesome. So, okay, sorry, Harry. Pardon me. They said they were going to pop in, so I want to make sure I caught them.
Cool.
You got to the point. Basically, what you've said matches up with me, except in North America and with HO instead of large scale, because when I was 8, we got our first set, me and my brother. We played it until craziness, we played it so much that we'd finally put popsicle sticks on the trucks and stuff. So we can make them kind of Mad Max-ish, a little something here, and then we'd try and ram them into each other and stuff.
Yeah, we did that.
Right. And I think what happened with me is, life happens. We get older and stuff. But first off, okay, not one girl on a dating profile did I ever see was looking for a guy who plays slot cars or whose house is
Yeah,
consumed with slot car tables,
yeah.
because that would be very embarrassing for me with the 17-year-old girl, I'm pretty sure. So, things happen. Life goes on. Rugby, wrestling, and football consumed me for so many years. The sports aspect. And then, of course, the last thing that really did me was CrossFit. And that was pretty much the end. Oh, I was doing powerlifting for a while, too.
Yeah, I did that in Ireland as well.
Very fun.
Not
Very
weightlifting,
fun, right?
powerlifting.
But I did that through
powerlifting.
through CrossFit mostly. I learned to powerlift, the snatch, all that stuff. And oddly enough, it was Irene that taught me to do that. I was already amazingly strong. I just never have done any Olympic lifting. And people think, oh, it's so easy. Ha ha ha. Right? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing, like bench press and the deadlift and stuff, But then I had my crash on my bike, and that was that.
Right. So, and then we find.
So you got to continue, Dan. You got over it for a while.
Yeah.
Women came along, and that was.
So then it, stuff happens, right? And then finally, I'll tell you what brought me back. It was remembering how much fun me and my brother had while we were playing when we were 8 years old, brother. Me coming back to slot cars after all of this time has absolutely everything to do with that feeling. 100%. And I started my channel saying that, and I will end my channel saying that, if it ever ends, that it was that feeling that brought me back as an adult. 100%.
Yeah. I'm like a kid when I get the slot cars out.
Yep.
You see me when I done the post with the family racing. I had great fun, and I was just looking and commenting. I didn't even care to race. It was great.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And when I'm down here, This is where I am. My mind is not anywhere else. I'm enjoying, and that's sort of like this live, like when I come here to do this live, I enjoy my time talking to everybody in the slot car community, because I personally think it's fun. And I think I wish there was like a forum where we could just all meet at any time and everybody would talk, but I'm sure that may happen. It's a little further down the road, but I'm glad at least we could all meet here and talk about stuff like this. Everyone's got such cool things going on, slot car related or others. 3D printing lately is a pretty big thing. That's
3D printing now is
huge. Yeah, our 3D printer group on Discord is pretty big, always talking about something new and fresh in the community. For instance, the Pete Garage, we'll just start with that. Two personal experiences for myself are the Pete Garage, and like I said, from Yeti. Yeti made me the controllers for my True Speed. Controller holders for my True Speed. Let's get this straight. Yeah. So
I'm always deeply impressed by guys who do 3D printing, and when you look at some of the guys who are doing it now, a lot of them are not young guys. They're guys who be older than me, and I can't do that on a computer. And I look at these guys, and they've set up the program, and they've set up all the graphical stuff, and they're printing it, and I think it's amazing, and I'm really impressed with these guys that can do this.
Right. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. Pete's pretty big into it, and a few other guys in our Discord, and I just wow over it. Like that, it's such another rabbit hole though, because I don't do anything half-ass. So for me, I would have to have probably one like Pete has, and I know that's probably not a cheap one because it has the auto feed of the 4 different color, whatever they call them, plastic strings. I know I just made myself sound like an idiot there. Plastic strings. That'll be the cut piece for the short later. Did he just say plastic strings? Yeah, I did actually. Oh my gosh. Awesome, Doug. Thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate you being here. I know what you had to do to get here, and I 100% appreciate it. Thank you. Awesome.
Thanks, Doug. And listen, thanks to all the guys who stayed with us. We're on quite a long time tonight because it's the last Monday night for Dan. So thanks for everyone who's here, and you've stayed with us for so long. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, guys, I absolutely appreciate it. Once again, Harry's absolutely correct. This is my last Monday Night Slot Car Live ever. I won't be doing Monday nights anymore. I think the regular progression just has me doing something bigger and better. And I've happened to find a fantastic co-host who's going to do his part. I'm going to do the North American thing. And like I said, he's going to do the European thing. And together we will be Slot Car Weekly. So that's where we'll be on Wednesdays. Same time, guys, 6 p.m. Before we head out, all right, before everybody heads out, don't go anywhere quite yet. Excuse me. I'd just like to say over the last 3 years, I want to thank everyone for subscribing and watching Monday Night Slot Car Live. My mission for Monday Night Slot Car Live has always been to bring everybody, new and older channels to the community and make sure everyone's on the same page, whether it be tech or videos or anything of that sort. I want to thank everybody for over the years. Man, I know there's only a few people in our community, and just throwing a name out there, Marty's one of them. He's been doing very steady for a long time now, and it certainly does take, it's very selfless because you're definitely taking up a lot of your own personal time, and what you see from me and what you see from Marty, what you see from Pete at Track Fans TV is there's a lot of work behind the scenes, and I don't mean like I said, guys, nobody feel bad. I'm just throwing names out there. I can do this for a long time because I do keep track of all the fantastic people who have visited me over the years and on Monday night. And I'm gonna have to say that Dennis Osborne here, I want to thank you, Dennis, personally. I could be honest with you, I don't remember a show that Dennis wasn't there out of the 3 years. So Dennis, thank you very much, brother. I absolutely appreciate it 100%. Thank you. To all my members, I thank you guys. You know who you are. And to everybody else, we'll see you Wednesday. Harry, any final parting words for our fantastic fans here?
Thank you very much, guys. We really appreciate it. For me, this is a learning experience. I've only done a couple of lives, so and I'm a complete introvert. So Dan brings out the extrovert in me, so it's fantastic. We're looking forward to going forward. We'll try and keep it fresh. We want to keep it fun, and we've lots of ideas that we're thinking about. And obviously, guys, if you have some ideas, don't be afraid to say them in the comments. Maybe we'll think that's a good idea. So keep it rolling, and we'll see you on Wednesdays.
That's exactly it, Harry, and I'm glad you mentioned that. If you guys have anything you'd like us to see, cover, or maybe even do, haven't seen it before, looking for a new angle on something, maybe drop me and Harry a line. Maybe it's what we're looking for. We are looking for show ideas. We have enough ideas for a little while, of course, but there's always something that somebody's thought of that we haven't, and if you'd like to hear about it, talk about it, see it happen, well, we could be those guys. So, guys, I want to thank you all for watching tonight. Absolutely fantastic. And don't forget, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. We'll see you Wednesday.